Don't complete the campaign. This is a quick public service announcement coming straight from just a guy named Francis. Basically, last week there was a patch to the game, and at the bottom there was some words said which has changed the game entirely. So the campaign's difficulty has been adjusted to make the progression smoother from chapter 10 to chapter 20. Now, I haven't done too much testing on it, but I've seen on Discord a lot of people have been able to complete the game with just Epic Plus teams, which is not too far into progression for most people. Now, you may be wondering now, why am I telling you not to play the game as intended, probably? And the reason why is because of your daily missions. So every day you log into the game, there's a couple of missions you can go through which are quite easy. None of them are too difficult to do. And at the end of the day, you'll get one free dossier to recruit any hero you want. Now, the issue with this is you need 100 points, and you can gain a total of 120. Now, on my my rare-only account, I've done all of today's missions, apart from the campaign and recruit one hero, because they are the two ones that are mostly affected by this change. So doing all of the other missions, I've reached a total of 90 points, so I just need 10 more points to reach my free daily dossier. However, I can only recruit one hero, or I can start the campaign. Now, the recruit one hero will give me the 10 points I need. However, I'm then spending a dossier to gain a dossier, so there's no benefit from that. However, I can just start the campaign one time, and I can complete that and get one free dossier without spending any. Now, I know some people might say just use your gems instead, but at the moment there have been lots of deals that have been appearing in the game that use gems that I think are a lot more worthy of spending them on. And again, you're just using 200 gems to just get back one dossier, which is the equivalent worth of 200 gems, so you don't really gain anything from it again still. Now, we need to specify exactly what does it mean by start one campaign mission, and that literally just means start it. You do not need to win it, you do not need to absolutely beat everyone up in it, you don't even have to complete it if you want. So as we see, we've got a level 1 Tether Tyrant against a bunch of Titans and another Tether Tyrant. They're all 140 against one level 1, and you can see we'll start the game. We can pause it, we can exit. We lost anyway, but it's the same kind of thing anyway. You can lose it completely. When we go back to the missions, we can see it's actually completed it. So we can claim them, and we can claim our daily dossier. We don't even have to win. If you do complete the campaign and you complete chapter 20, stage 60, you just get hit with a to be continued at the bottom of the page. You cannot run the last mission, you cannot replay the campaign at all. You are simply stuck not being able to complete the campaign, which means theoretically you can't complete all your daily missions at all without having to spend a dossier to gain a dossier. Now, you may be asking, what about the weekly missions now? Because in there you have to complete 10 stages of the campaign to be able to get all your weekly rewards. And the answer to that is you don't have to. In the weekly missions, you gain a total of 110 points for completing all of them, so you can get away without completing 10 stages. However, the main part that does become tricky in that, which kind of makes everything really annoying, is the recruit 20 heroes. And the only way around that really is to spend your gems, spend your dossiers, save up for when you get those elites in the shop, or they also count towards all the heroes you get recruited in the GDA ops or also schools out. So what should you do now? So there's three groups of people, I suppose, that are probably mainly affected by this. So the first group of people are those that have completed the campaign already. You've taken an L, I'm afraid. You've just got to sit and wait now for Ubisoft to release more campaign missions. At the moment, we don't really get a lot of information from Ubisoft about what's coming up next, so it could be tomorrow after I release this video, which makes me look like a proper mug, but it also could be in a week, it could be in a month as well when they release more campaign missions. The next group of people are those that are sitting at chapter 20, stage 60. Do not complete it, just put your shittest people in there that you can at the moment and run it once a day, let yourself die, and gain your dossier every day. And then there are those who are slightly further back in the campaign and try and slow down, especially once you hit chapter 10, because you will start breezing through it all quite easily. Slow it down, do one campaign mission a day, and maybe do a couple extra on some other days, so you hit that weekly 10 missions, and just very slowly and very carefully. You don't want to hit that end limit as quick as some people are. So that's the end of the PSA. I realise I'm a little bit late to announcing this because I've stepped back from the community a bit. I've been focusing on my actual real life at the moment. The patches came out last week or so, and I have slowly seen them drip feed into the Discord server. And I'm sure many people are spamming it over there, but if you're not on there, this is my PSA from me. If this video was helpful to you at all, make sure you share it in all your group chats, because I much appreciate seeing big numbers in my YouTube creator thing, even though I make no money from this yet at all, but it would be nice. Share it with your mama as well, get her in the game, because the more numbers in this game, hopefully the more Ubisoft will see this is kicking off somewhere, and maybe they can be more transparent and say when campaign releases missions are releasing. But at the end of the day, you play the game how you want to play it. And I hope you all have a great week.